Former President Donald Trump has been acquitted of at least one of the many nasty charges brought against him by Democrats since he left office in 2020. After a 4-year investigation, the Justice Department's watchdog has formally determined that President Trump was not unduly influenced by his decision to keep the FBI headquarters in Washington rather than Virginia or Maryland, according to the Department of Justice report. Talks about moving the famous JFBI from the Edgar Hoover Building began more than 20 years ago, and in 2014, the FBI began to seriously consider moving to new offices. The original plan was to give the building to a developer who would build a new office complex on the site chosen by the agency for its new home. The transaction was labeled swap purchase. But there was a problem with the plan. The General Services Administration eventually realized that DC real estate could not afford the cost of building a new facility and would have to pay additional federal costs. Therefore, it would not be an exchange. This decision prompted the FBI to develop a new proposal. They planned to demolish the Hoover Building and build a new building on the same land. This is where the Democratic Party conspiracy theorists came in. Democrats began accusing Trump of sabotaging the FBI's plans to move to a suburban campus during a January 2018 meeting with members of the GSA, the FBI and the Trump White House. He was directly involved in the decision to abandon the long-term relocation plan and proceed with an alternative plan, the conspiracy theorists complained in an October 2018 letter to the GSA. Democrats did not believe Trump was improperly involved in discussions about the FBI's actions, but argued he had to get involved to make money. He should have played no role in making decisions at Trump hotels that directly affected his financial interests, they wrote. What evidence did the Justice Department's Office of the Inspector General's Office of Oversight and Investigations find? Postcode 0, it's me. In the department's October report, they said they found nothing to support the Democratic prosecutors' outrageous claims. Specifically, we found no evidence that Director Christopher Wray or others at the FBI considered the location of the Trump International Hotel at that time, or how that decision might affect the financial interests of then-President Trump, the report said. Wray said he doesn't think there's any pressure from the White House on the issue. I wasn't pressured. I didn't feel insulted, Wray told investigators. He added that President Trump had nothing to do with the plan and that the decision was not based on anything the president said or wanted. There was no pressure to go in a certain direction. There was no promise to stay put. The director concluded that the president is in his element and knows how to build. He is passionate and dedicated to this subject, the report said. There was nothing untoward or inappropriate. The president said, "Go and make a plan," the report concluded. This is yet another example of a democracy arming every branch of the federal agency to attack, harass, and exhaust Trump in an effort to destroy his mind, body, and soul, as well as his finances. Democrats want to kill this bill in its entirety, not just kill him so he can't run for re-election. And make no mistake. I wish him for all his MAGA colleagues, supporters and voters.